seeing kids makes such significant changes in terms of how they become more comfortable in our environment and really begin to thrive is fantastic to see.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
Honestly, there's many things that I really like about my job here at the Chisholm Academy. Number one, seeing kids makes such significant changes in terms of how they become more comfortable in our environment and really begin to thrive is fantastic to see. I think working with such really bright and creative coworkers is very fulfilling. And really, the fact that I might be able to make even a small difference in the life of a student and their family is very meaningful. When I first joined the team here at Chisholm, I was excited really to get to know some of the kids. It was very important to hear from them what was working and perhaps what wasn't. Chisholm has always been a place that's wanting to look inward at itself in order to grow. One of the things that I like about my job is that the days can be highly variable. Therefore, I'm not sure if I really have a typical day, but some of the things that I can be found doing, for example, would be conducting admissions interviews online or in person with parents, where I'm giving them information about the school and really collecting information regarding their child, where we can try to assess, is this going to be a good fit? I also might be meeting in person here with potential students. Other than that, I might be meeting with our admin team to discuss current students, or even really making sure that all facilities related items are up to date. When a student first starts at Chisholm, it's likely that they're quite nervous, as most of us would be, starting any new school or job or any major life change. Chisholm does whatever it can to try to help mitigate this anxiety. This starts with the first day, which really is the first night. So the Tuesday night after the Labor Day, um, parents will come to the school, parents only. And this is a night where all staff are present and we have a discussion with parents and try to help them understand what to expect on the first day for their kids. I think when parents have the information and they feel a level of comfort, they're more likely to project that to their kids at home, thereby allowing them to come to school the next day with a little bit less anxiety. So Wednesday, when the kids come in, and on the Wednesday, we're talking about only the new kids. So anybody who's new to Chisholm that has not been here in the past is going to come on the Wednesday. So this is a smaller group where we're able to allow them to begin to feel comfortable. There's no class instruction or anything like that. We play games. We might order pizza. We allow them to get any questions answered, where they don't have to do that in a larger group. They can feel more comfortable. And then on Thursday, that's really the first official day of school when everybody is here. And by that point, the hope is that the new students are already feeling a little bit more at home and a little bit less anxious. Over the years, students who are, often have not participated much in their school community, they become a lot more active, which further just enhances their confidence and this self-esteem. These are things that are constantly reinforced here at Chisholm, and we really believe that the way a kid feels about themselves can sometimes be as important as the grades that they're achieving. Um, After they've been here for a number of years, obviously, graduation is a time that's special for all students. We have students that are going to college or university programs, and they leave here with a special set of skills that has been reinforced over their years, over the time that they've been at Chisholm. Self-advocation, organization and study skills, and I guess general executive functioning skills, to name a few. Fortunately, Chisholm Academy has very low staff turnover, which is beneficial to staff and students alike. There's nothing worse than when a teacher leaves mid year. It's very difficult for the students in their class. I would say we only lose approximately one staff member per year on average. And when they do leave, it's almost exclusively during the summer. An example of someone who embodies the values of the school would be someone who overcomes adversity. Maybe they've learned to manage their time in school despite their executive functioning challenges. Uh, Perhaps they've attended class every day throughout the year, even though they have significant history of anxiety and some school refusal. The ability to persevere and never give up. Every year, Chisholm Academy invites alumni to return in order to speak with current students about their experiences. It's a nice way to have students see what's possible in a more concrete way. Students that are drawn to Chisholm Academy have typically experienced some form of academic difficulty. The three main groups of kids that we have here would be those with ADHD. They typically have a difficult time focusing, paying attention, and have some issues with executive functioning. The next group would be those who have a learning disability. And finally, those who have struggled with anxiety. Now, they may have a diagnosable anxiety disorder or simply are experiencing symptoms of anxiety that make it difficult for them to function in a very large school environment of 30 kids in a class and 1,500 kids in the school. Typically, if we find that a student is not a good fit for Chisholm Academy, it would be because of behavioral issues. We do not accept students whose primary issue is behavioral, as that's just not something that we're equipped to deal with. Chisholm Academy is a very close knit community with a lot of support. It's fair to say that we provide a kinder, gentler environment for kids to learn. Teachers really appreciate the supportive nature of the administrative staff, and I know I may be biased, but it really is a great place to learn or work. We see the relationship between parents and the school as a key factor of success of the student. We are a Google Classroom school and ensure that parents are up to speed with its full suite of apps so that they may stay on top of the academics. For those who would prefer an even more personal approach, our expectation is that parents will receive same day responses to questions, whether that be by email or phone. In any school, interstudent conflict is inevitable. Chisholm tends to move quickly to assess such situations and attempts to use them as teachable moments for the students. We are not really a punitive school, but certainly have a very low threshold for bullying. Chisholm is a place that is often seen as empathetic, compassionate, and creative. These traits run through everything that we do here at the Academy. Chisholm Academy is located in southeast Oakville. We have cultivated a strong relationship with the greater Oakville community where we participate in local fundraisers and have students in many co op placements. Chisholm Academy is not the traditional private school, but if your child has experienced learning difficulties, we may be the place for you. When researching schools, it's important to distinguish what makes each organization stand out. What are they known for? What do they do that's different from the others?
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.